Start the intro. What the heck is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Story Motors Podcast. My name is Robert. His name is Mike. Oliver, what you doing? He's asleep. How you doing, Mikey?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. I got a pile of laundry right there that I'm just ignoring.
Yeah,
I should probably finish, but whatever.
In a couple days. Fuck it. It'll just put it in a pile where it's at. Put it in a bag, and then bring it.
I am literally going to throw it in my dirty clothes hamper, which is empty right now because that's all my clothes right now. And just gonna go ahead and take that down.
Good. Yep.
That's the move.
So, Mike, how you doing this week, buddy?
You know what? We're doing all right. It's a little.
We're gonna try this over here real quick.
Okay.
And hope that it doesn't fucking spray all over me. Did that come through?
No.
God fucking damn it, shitcock. Every week I open this on camera because I want the nice crack in the audio, and it just overblows in the microphone. It's too powerful.
Weird. It's weird that it's doing that.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Anyway.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm doing good. Just excited to move to a place where I don't have to rely on Wi-Fi for everything.
It's fair. Yeah.
Gonna be sweet. And looking forward to bullying you into getting Space Marine 2.
I believe I said in the chat I do have it.
Oh, good. Well then.
Yeah.
You and Jester, we're gonna
I haven't
some
started playing it yet because everything else.
Yeah, you've had a little bit on your plate in the meantime.
A little bit skis.
Yeah,
God, that's a nice glass. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Ooh,
it's a beautiful pour, if I may say so myself.
It's a beaut.
That is a pint glass from Howling Hops in Hackney Wick in London.
Nice.
I believe I did buy this one, actually. I don't think we stole it. So.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah. I've got some other glasses from some bars that have definitely not been purchased that are on my shelf, but this one I believe we did purchase because we stayed in Hackney Wick for about a week when we were in England a few years back and went to this place probably about 6 times.
Nice. Very nice. Just let him face. There we go.
Yeah. So, I'm excited for you to not have to deal with... I mean, you'll probably still be on Wi-Fi for stuff, but it's not going to be the shittiest Wi-Fi in the world.
Well, I mean, the computers here are going to be plugged in. It's going to be sweet.
Yeah.
They're going to be wired. I don't have to worry about this Mickey Mouse crap.
Let's see. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. Right.
And
how have you been, buddy?
I have been. What day is it?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I've put a work week into a video game since Friday, so I'm a bit.
You're just really hitting that time as a flat circle thing.
Yeah.
All
So.
right.
Yeah, I mean that brings me to so the topic that we have for today is no topic.
We got nothing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we have something that might happen, and if it does, it'll be in this episode. If not, don't worry about it. But we decided to just kind of
wing it.
And just talk about games in general and what we've been playing and what's coming up and just a few different things because we have some stuff coming up for the next couple of weeks. That's going to be really fun. But for now.
Yeah,
it's just kind of...
We've got the future planned, the present, not so much.
Yep, not so much.
How it goes.
Yeah, I'm going on a trip this weekend, so I'm kind of a little bit spaced out anyway, to be completely fair. So, we are going to Vegas.
Ooh. Sounds like fun.
Going to Vegas for when we were young.
Oh, yeah.
2024.
Oh, my buddy.
Both days.
Okay.
Yeah.
My buddy tried to sell me his tickets.
Yeah.
And we then immediately remembered, both of us, that our paths diverged. And yeah, he's driving a very nice Audi, and I'm willing my little Mazda Mini minivan to live another day. So
Then he should just fucking give you the tickets if they're not going to be used.
it is the funniest reason. And Trent, if you're listening, I love you, but this is hilarious. So his kids wanted to go to San Francisco, and they like bullied him into booking a trip to San Francisco this weekend. And he completely forgot that he had the tickets because he was so astounded that he was being bullied by his own children. And so he's like, hey, do you and your girlfriend want to buy these tickets? We're like, no, because that's a mortgage payment.
Like, I mean, technically yes, but no.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's always the answer, yes with a but.
Yeah, I'm assuming if this is a person who spent that much money on these tickets and is just like, oh yeah, I forgot that I had these, they're probably not just the same GA tickets that I have.
I think they're GA Plus or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand. So. The GA Plus is literally, hey, here's a corner in the giant venue that only you can go into that has a bathroom.
Amen.
And it's like $150 more than a regular GA ticket. So
people just want that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but it's whatever.
Yeah, we bought tickets, one ticket for each day, even though it's the same thing both days. But we were like, let's do this because it's probably going to be about the same as getting a VIP ticket. You know, which gets us, we get to go into another special area. Plus, then if the dates come out, or if like the times come out and there's a bunch of stuff overlapping, or for whatever reason, like what happened last year where I felt super sick at the very end of the night, we had to skip Green Day because I'm a piece of shit. You know, we can split it out. And then they released the schedules yesterday. Mm-hmm. And for the most part, there's not much overlapping. Nice. You know, or the bands that are overlapping aren't like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna miss this band because of this band. You know.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Being there 2 nights, we can. We've already decided that on night 1 we're gonna go see Fall Out Boy.
Hell
watch their set, and then night 2, my spouse is gonna go watch Say Anything while I go watch Hey Monday because all 3 play at the same time.
Of course.
And I love Hey Monday. My spouse hates them, and Say Anything is playing an album that I don't like, so fuck, I don't care.
What album are they playing?
The one that everybody else likes is A Real Boy.
Yeah, that one, not my favorite.
Yeah. If they were playing their self-titled album that nobody seems to remember, I would be way more down, because that album, I still love that album. It's got great songs, great shit.
Yeah.
But,
good one.
Yeah, so that is my plan for the weekend. You are moving this weekend, right?
Yep.
We established this. Do you have enough to where it's a whole process, or are you literally just...
So, the plan ideally is I move just enough stuff down there so I can live my day-to-day life without much interruption.
You are sounding super robotic right now, my friend.
Cool. Yeah. Love this.
So it turns out all of the audio issues that Mike was experiencing were actually on my end. So I cut a little bit of the recording out here. No worries, though. It's the only issue that we had this episode. Thank you. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yay! So yeah, I mean, that's how I would fix the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I think it's a brilliant plan, and I don't understand why we haven't.
Yeah, I don't know why Kevin Feige's not taking my calls. So, whatever.
Maybe it's because you threatened him with a trebuchet.
Look, all right? It was either that or a machete, and I thought trebuchet sounded a bit more classy.
Listen, I get it. You're preaching to the choir here, man. Like, I'm constantly threatening people with, ye old siege weapons.
Yeah.
Catapult,
it's just the nicest trebuchet way to throw somebody.
Yeah. It's got that counterweight. It's really dramatic.
Exactly.
Get that nice gentle toss.
So, Mike, once again, we don't have a topic for today. We're just kind of winging it, talking about stuff.
We don't have a topic. We barely have a Discord call.
Yeah, we're at 41 minutes right now. If you're watching / listening to this, we're probably at like 20 because I had to cut out about 20 minutes of us both having to restart our computers and shit.
Us fixing our bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this is how it goes. That's how it goes.
Mike, tell me about Armored Core 6. You're on your second playthrough, right?
Yes, I'm on the New Game Plus playthrough. Okay. I've already made a couple of decisions, so that put me on the path towards the good ending, i.e., the one where I make different decisions. I make the decisions I would make in real life,
okay,
and then I end up listening to the voice in my head, Air, and doing the stuff she wants me to do.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Much like Cortana. Yep. And finally got my first piece of angry stuff on Instagram.
You did, and I'm so happy.
I know. I'm finally getting there.
I'm gonna post it right here.
Yay!
We're showing it on screen right now.
It's amazing. Yeah, thank you to you and Nick for having my back there.
Yep. More leftist whinging. All the leftist whinging in the fan base.
Constantly leftist whinging. Yes, that's all we need. Seriously. Like, yeah, I mean, I streamed on Indigenous Peoples Day, which people love to still call Columbus Day because they're pricks.
Yep.
And, yeah, it was just a picture of an explosion that I caused in-game, and it said, fuck Christopher Columbus, because fuck him. Like, if we really want to get into it, I can give you reasons why we should all be collectively saying fuck Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
So,
literally just the words fuck Christopher Columbus caused somebody that happened to see your picture have to stop and be like, oh, I got a comment. I got a comment using fucking British vernacular.
Keep your leftist whinging out of the fandom. And my brother in Christ, to get the good ending in this game, you have to do a ton of anti-capitalist, anti-colonial, missions. You got to do a lot of stuff that, my God, I wish I could do in real life. But alas, I'm not some mute idiot savant pilot in a fucking 50-foot tall robot. So, But, yeah, no, it's, yeah, so in the initial playthrough, you have decision missions, because, it's whatever.
Yeah, you were telling me about
steer
those.
towards this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, in, New Game Plus and New Game Double Plus, there are more decisions. Mm-hmm. Different decisions, straight up different missions. So, one of them was, it is the Attack the Dam Complex. In the first playthrough, you just attack the dam complex, and you've got two of the red guns with you, and you just fucking wreck the
I'm always a fan of
Rubicon
attacking the dam complex. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, it's pretty straightforward.
From fucking 97 with GoldenEye till now. I will attack a dam complex.
Damn right. And then, but in New Game Plus, you have the option to double cross the red guns that are with you. And so, if you do that, that kind of puts you on the doing good thing. So, of course, I elected to load up Ye Old Lead Farmer loadout and just wreck face.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there was another one, which the mission was changed. It wasn't collect the combat logs. Mm-hmm. It was escort the prisoner, rescue or whatever. So... yeah, I got to escort a very slow helicopter and blow things out of the sky. It was great.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of them, at least that I know of, that do it. But when you get a New Game Plus that actually changes things and gives you a reason to do another run, I'm a big fan. Big fan of that.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty... I'm enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know you've been streaming it on Monday nights. So, is your plan to just stream, like, only play it on stream, or are you playing it off stream too?
I've been playing it on stream.
Okay. Just at Nerding for Beginners on Twitch.
Yep.
He's a big robot with big guns.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Somebody from I'm doing this alpha test with this company called StreamerDAP. So if you watched my stream, there's been a thing in the lower corner. This guy's saying that I haven't been part of it, but I'm telling him like, hey man, I've had the hymns thing on my stream for like a couple weeks now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I'm also in that thing, and I streamed one time since I was added to the alpha, and I hadn't done the thing yet. And then that stream ended up being 12 hours long. So,
well, there you go.
Yeah. But neither here nor there. Working on something cool. So, hopefully we'll get that. We'll get those sorted.
Yeah. Yeah. And if it's really just too much, listen. I'm willing to back out of this thing because I don't care that much. But yeah, man. So that's been Armored Core. Where I'm at. Mm-hmm. Kind of developed a fun build. Dual shotguns. The Moonblade, which is awesome because it's not just a melee weapon. It actually like throws the blade at enemies. It's pretty rad.
Does it throw the blade, or does it do like a wave?
It's like a wave. It's just okay. Yeah. So you got two slashes with it. On both slashes, it actually like emits a projectile in the shape of the blade. Yeah. So
that's
it's cool.
The gold. I don't know what the name of it in Elden Ring, but the one you get for beating the final boss.
Nice.
And you do a hit with it, and then it just does a huge shockwave.
Yeah.
And then you go to a certain part of the map and you just fucking farm.
Nice.
Assholes.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got a clip of it from the Climb the Wall mission where I actually got the I finish off the giant fucking thing, whatever the hell it is, with the blade. Like I actually waited. I'm like, nope. Here we go.
Nice. Yeah, so like I mentioned, I put a work week into a game from last Friday. I put almost 40 hours into it.
And what game is this?
Like a fucking duck outside.
What?
Whatever. But that game is Metaphor.
Hey, look at that.
ReFantazio. This is just the slipcover for the big collector's edition. And that's the steelbook.
Hey, love a good steelbook.
Also, 2 discs. Yeah. And okay. I thought it's like one disc is an install and then you have the other one that you play on. No, I'm playing on disc 1 and there's a disc 2. Which means this game
hell yeah.
is at least 2 fucking Xbox Series X discs.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot going on.
So, like I said, I'm about 40 hours in. Where is it? Actually, yeah. As you can see here, that is the collector's edition.
Ooh.
And I will...
Oh, and away he goes.
Grab. So take a look at the knockoff WrestleMania shirt that I bought in the parking lot for $10 on WrestleMania Sunday night from a dude who was walking around and selling them. If I would have waited 20 minutes, he started selling them for $5. So,
well,
but yeah, this is the collector's edition of Metaphor ReFantazio or ReFantazio. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce it. Got a sticker sheet.
Who knows?
It's a big ass fucking art book here.
That's sick.
Which, I mean, you gotta love a good art book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not I flipped through it a little bit and spoiled myself on one of the characters, so I'm going to wait until I finish the game to really look through it.
There you go.
Yeah, you got the actual game case.
Nice.
A soundtrack CD. So I don't know where the fuck I'm going to play this at. This here is a cloth map of the game world.
What?
It's like it's a cloth, but yeah, not.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I like that there's a giant squid down there.
that
Makes me happy. Oh, that's got forehead wrinkles and a nose.
Yeah, that is. I'm assuming a human.
Oh.
Because the big, scary, bad monsters in this game are called humans.
I mean, it feels like art imitating life there.
Right? You know, I mean, I don't disagree.
God, no.
But, yeah, so the story in metaphor is essentially you're in a world with, you're in a brand new fantasy world from Atlas, the makers, the team actually that made Personas 3, 4, and 5, specifically. And it's a brand new fantasy world where there are just a bunch of different tribes, which essentially is just code for different races. And each tribe has usually has a physical characteristic that sets them apart. So one tribe has, like pointy ears, like elves, One tribe are actually just they're like little fucking bunnies. So it's like, okay, yeah, I get that one.
That's cute.
One tribe has wings. One tribe has other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, everyone has kind of their own thing. But because there are all these different tribes, there's a very, very, extremely subtle feeling of racism throughout the entire game world.
Oh boy, subtlety.
Like I said, very subtle. But yeah, you play as an Elda, Elda, a person from the Elda tribe, and the Eldas have been mostly wiped out, and a lot of people have never seen an Elda in real life, but they are also still very hated. So as you're walking through the main towns, they're like, "Oh my god, an Elda! I didn't even know you guys existed. Gross."
And then they throw a bottle at you.
Pretty much, yeah. But you play as an Elda child, a child, like teenager. You're like 16 or whatever.
Whatever. Oh.
But I think it's just kind of their way of being like, yeah, you are still quote unquote a kid, so there's no romance in this game because everybody else that you're dealing with is older than you, so there's no romance. There's no romanceable options here. But yeah, you play as an Elda, and through a series of events, you end up running to be the new king of the whole country and the United Countries. It's a whole thing happening. But fucking phenomenal game. I'm gonna say it right now, my game of the year, and I would not be surprised if it won game of the year at the Game Awards.
I mean, it's got a lot of things going for it.
Yeah. Amazing reviews all over the board. One of the highest reviewed games of the year.
Nice.
And it's all the best things about the Persona games, and it's cutting some of the fat. Like, you're not going to school, you're not having to do all that stuff. You're literally just in this fantasy world, and you are running for running. I say running. It's essentially an election, but the election is literally just there's a giant rock in the sky. Sounds silly. Giant rock in the sky that after a certain amount of time is just going to gleam everybody's thoughts in the world. And whoever everybody collectively thinks should be the next king will become the next king.
Huh.
So When I say you're running, you're essentially just going throughout the world and helping people trying to get your name up. But yeah, the other thing that this comes with here, a bunch of pins.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, those are teeth.
Oh, okay.
Yep. There are teeth monsters in the game that you fight.
I don't like that.
Yep, they just run around like this. There is also, in like every dungeon, there's a tooth, and it's like the same tooth, I think, in every dungeon, who is just there, and you can talk to him, and he's like, yeah, hey, here's a tip. Use magic abilities.
Here's a tip. Yeah. Brush and floss twice a day. I'm really starting to think the ADA has something to do with this, the American Dental Association.
But, yeah, God, I am enamored with this fucking game. This book, or this whole case, is based on a book that your character has in the game that is a work of fiction about a different world where everybody is equal and everybody votes on their leaders and there's no racism and everybody's the same.
So Denmark.
Yeah, pretty much. And also, if this looks like a Kingdom Hearts logo,
yeah, I was gonna say
it does. It does.
Yeah, it does.
So,
we're not getting around it. All right. Well, that's sick. I'm glad.
So yeah, Metaphor is my fucking game of the year, and I'm not even. I'm hoping at least that I'm not even halfway through it.
Hmm.
They do have a story mode difficulty, and it is honestly a bit too easy. So,
well,
I know it's supposed to be easy, but it's like, okay, I don't have to actually do anything. So, the combat system is a mix between real time and turn-based.
Okay.
Depending on the enemies in the world, you can either just hit them out in the open and you kill them and get XP. If they're a higher level, then you have to hit them and then start a turn-based battle. On story mode, everybody but like bosses are... You hit them out in the real world and you just defeat them. So it's just running around like hack and slash.
Okay.
So on my New Game Plus run, I'm going to bump up the difficulty because I can't... Once you start a game on either story or Merciless, which is the highest difficulty, you can't change it.
Okay. All right.
Attaboy. Number 1.
Nice.
So yeah, Mike, I'm going to go grab my second beer.
You do that.
Okay. You tell the kids about Extra Life.
Yes. So, Extra Life is a charity benefit thing. Kind of like how people raise money when they're running a marathon. You know, like you donate however much money, they go run a marathon, and then the money gets donated to whatever. We're doing the same thing, but with video games. So me and Hawks and Nuggies and Dex, I guess Cozy Bear, we are all going to be raising money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, which there's probably one close to you, wherever it is you are in these questionably great United States. Let's try it. Nope.
God, fuck cock shit. Whatever. Anyway, talk about the kids.
I'm honestly thinking, Discord, do you have like the noise suppression thing on for Discord?
I might.
It might be that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, when I was doing it on my car podcast, it was just, you know, mics into a mixer into a recorder. So there was no noise suppression or anything.
Yeah.
So just all that fun stuff, you know, cans cracking, people falling on the floor above. It's great. But yeah, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, the one that me and Hawks are going to be playing for, is Primary Children's here in Salt Lake City. They do great things. They will take children in who need medical care, specialty medical care, and because they are one of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, kids can go in there and get treatment free of charge. So It is a great thing, especially in this place where a basic human right is now a commodity and has been for quite some time. Makes it really hard, especially with how shitty everything is. People have to make tough decisions, and sometimes healthcare gets put on the back burner. And I, for one, hate seeing that. So if we can do something to make the lives of some families a little easier so they don't have to say, well, like maybe we try and stretch these treatments out or whatever, you know. So doing what we can there. It is the first weekend of November. Let me pull up my little calendar here. So yeah, so November 2nd and 3rd.
The last weekend before potentially the end of the fucking world.
Yep. So hey, join us. Like I said, me, Hawks, Said Nuggies, Verum Dex, our friend from north of the border, Cozy Bear.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything to fucking worry about the next couple days.
He really doesn't. Well, I don't know. I mean, we get a little too big for our britches and just decide to take back what various groups in the 19th century thought was ours.
Manifest destiny.
Oh, God, that is a horseshit thing. But anyway, what me and Hawks are going to be doing, we're going, instead of doing a 24-hour straight marathon, which I've done in the past and is kind of fun, but also a total goddamn nightmare, we are going to be playing 12 hours on Saturday and 12 hours on Sunday.
Yep.
So we encourage you all to come watch our respective streams, donate what you can. We are going to have some fun little things. You donate X amount of dollars, we do something terrible and horrible to ourselves.
I believe one of the things that we talked about last week was the Cinnamon Toast Crunch bacon.
Yep. We got Cinnamon Toast Crunch bacon. We've got Malort. I'm sure we've got other awful things that we can subject ourselves to. Yep. So, we're going
to be doing
there's going to be things like you.
We'll be doing Game Duel each day, too.
Yep.
Which we cut out of the previous episode because it was 45 minutes of us fucking failing, trying to figure out what this goddamn Game Duel is. If you don't know Game Duel, I'll show it off here momentarily just so you see it. We're not going to do it tonight because...
No, God. Yeah. Jesus Christ, no.
But Game Duel is like Wordle for video games.
Yep.
Fun thing. I mean, I do it daily just because it's fun, but we tried to do it on stream the other week to kind of show it off because we're planning on doing it here, and I literally had to cut out 45 minutes of the episode.
Yeah, it's a thing we'll probably start off each day with, just be like, hey, here's this, and then probably go our separate ways for a bit, come back, form up like Voltron, do something.
The plan, God, this is just all head. Damn it. Mike is going to... Are you still planning on coming over here?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Mike will be over here, so we'll just be streaming from the same place, and then when we get together, we'll try to get like cameras and stuff, because just where I stream from, it's not in this room, so I don't have like my camera set up. So we'll figure something out. We'll figure stuff out. So
we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so that is coming up. Our respective fundraisers are going on right now, so when we stream, there's a little donation thing. So you can go donate as much or as little as you want. You can include a little message if you want with the donation. So I don't know, hypothetically, if this coming Monday when I'm streaming Armored Core 6, somebody donates $50, hits me with $50, and they put the note 10 shots of Malort. Well, guess what I'm doing? I'm lining up 10 up, 10 down.
Yep.
For the kids.
He will die.
So.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
Really didn't think this is how it's going to go. But out of all the ways I really thought often myself was going to happen. Didn't think this was going to be it, but here we are. But
November 2nd and 3rd, we will both be live on... I'll be live on twitch.tv/Mr_Hawks182. Mike will be twitch.tv/nerding4beginners, all one word.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be doing some solo gaming at times. We'll meet up. We'll do some multiplayer stuff. Maybe some Fallout 76. Maybe some Space Marine 2.
Yep.
I don't know if I got to do a tut and get through that first, but maybe some of that.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be doing my my usual little bit of CarX drift, so it will be a private lobby. But you donate $5, I'll give you the password, and you can come on in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
then maybe
more
I'll
the
play
merrier.
some Forza Horizon. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Forza Horizon's dope as shit. It's a great game.
It really fucking is.
So, but Mike, I want to talk about something that I mentioned last week, but I didn't want to really talk about it.
Okay.
Even though I don't think she's really paying attention to the podcast. She was very busy. I'm like fucking up all the head in this beer, and then that's why I keep licking my fingers. So
you're not just being sexy.
No,
naughty boy, naughty podcaster.
But our good friend Madeline Stanley was recently chosen as the Kinda Funny up-and-comer, which means that she was flown out to San Francisco to the Kinda Funny studios. She was put up in a hotel and everything, and for a week, essentially was just working at Kinda Funny. I don't know if she got paid. I hope she did. But
I'm real glad they put her up in a hotel.
Yeah.
Because I'd just be like, welcome to San Francisco. Figure it out.
You get to sleep in the studio. But yeah, she was on Kinda Funny content all week, including an episode of In Review that they do, which is a movie review series, and they did The Shining. So you can watch all the stuff that she was on last week. The Shining included In Review, but The Shining has a sequel, came out a few years ago, called Dr. Sleep. So she was actually also going to be on that In Review episode for Dr. Sleep this week for the follow-up to The Shining. So yeah, but
nice.
When she was chosen, didn't tell any of us as friends.
No.
Kind of fucked up.
Kind of funny, kind of fucked up.
Exactly. But yeah, she was chosen, and it was announced on the Friday before the week would start. So it was like, hey, BT dubs, next week Madeline Stanley's here all week doing stuff. So when that was announced, I had an idea to make. I was like, maybe I can make like a video and reach out to a few people that I know in the community that are all friends of Madeline's, and have them record little things, make a little 2-minute video or whatever of a few people saying congrats. And so I reached out to, Dex, Sen Nuggies, who is potentially going to be joining us on an episode in the future.
She damn well better.
Yeah. My buddy Joe Mertens, Murders with Mertens podcast. He does a podcast about horror movies that I was on an episode of, about one of my favorite horror movies, The Final Girl. And yeah, reach out to a few people that I knew, some people that had been on the podcast here before, just said, hey, I've got this idea, 15, 20-second video of, just saying congrats to Madeline. And then let me know if you know of anybody else that might want to be part of it. So by Wednesday, I believe I had about 25 people who had sent me little videos.
A shit ton of people.
Yep. And once this video that I thought was going to be about 1.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes long, of just a few of us being like, hey, congrats. It turned out to be 12 minutes.
Christ.
To be fair, about 2 minutes of that is me at the beginning and the end, because I did a little credits thing. But
yeah,
I created, made the video and everything, and I had reached out to Andy Cortez from Kinda Funny on Twitter and said, hey, we're working on this thing for Madeline. It'd be really cool if we could show it on Kinda Funny, surprise her with it on air. And Andy Cortez, in his infinite awesomeness, was like, fuck yeah. You tell me what you need, you tell me what we can do, you send it to me, and we'll get it on. And I was like, cool. Give me, if we can do it on Friday, at the end of the streams and everything, we'll do it on Friday. It'll be the last thing of the week that she sees, and then, that'll give me Wednesday as a time limit to get videos, and then on Thursday after work I can edit the video all together, get it uploaded, and be good for Friday. Cool. And he's like, hell yeah, that's great. So nice. On Wednesday, Tuesday I had started editing shit, just putting stuff in a timeline and kind of getting part of it done with the ones that I had, and then I had 12, 13 more videos at that point. Thursday morning, it's 9:30. I'm at work at the office. I get a message from Andy Cortez. Hey, just a heads up, is there any way we could do it today? Because today, the setup is just much better to show this. And I'm like,
oh.
What? He's like, yeah, so today, Thursday, we're all going to be in the big studio on the big screen set. If you watch Kinda Funny, you know exactly what I mean. Whereas tomorrow on Friday, everyone's going to be in the lab on different screens, and we can't really get the videos to work properly that way. So it'd be way better if we could do it today.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, let me check. Pretty much. And then put all this stuff together in this video, put everything in there, got it finalized, recorded my bit, did a little intro part. Because I if I would have had more time, I could have made it better, but I wanted to I was trying to be funny and like fake her out with because the video itself starts with Kinda Funny exclusive reveal, and then it cuts to a screen and it says AW2, the Lake House DLC, which is Alan Wake 2, the Lake House DLC. Release date is ... and then it cuts over to me being like, did I interrupt something?
Hey guys.
Blah, blah, blah. If I would have had a little more time, I could have made that better. Did not really play as well as I hoped.
Yeah.
But got it finished, got it uploaded, sent the link to Andy. And I was like, cool. Then I checked my messages on Twitter, and I had a message from Corey Cudney, who was like, hey, here's my video. It didn't go through yesterday.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, shit. So I deleted the thing from YouTube, opened up the thing again, downloaded his video. I was able to pop it in. It was super easy.
Nice.
But the best part of the video, for those who, if you've seen it, and I'll try to post the link and everything so you can watch it on here.
Yeah.
Is I did a bit of snooping on Madeline's profiles on the Instagram and everything. I found her husband. And I found out her husband was in a band. And I found the band on Instagram. And I sent a message. It's like, hey, is this so-and-so? This is super weird, I know, but is this so-and-so? Thinking, cool, I'm going to throw it out there, and it's nothing.
Yeah.
He replied, yeah, this is. What can I help you with? And I was like, I'm Robert.
Hey,
Kinda Funny community, friend of Madeline's. We're working on this thing for her, this video. I would love for you to, like, record something. And it'll be like kind of the thing at the end. That'll be like the last thing. And he's like, oh yeah, hell yeah. Tell me what I got to do, like where I got to send it to. So he recorded a video that was just, hey, love you. We're so proud of you. I know all your friends are proud of you. It's a great thing. So the video all plays. And then at the beginning, I'm like, hey, wait until after the credits. There's a little, wait till after the credits, blah, blah, blah. Like a Marvel thing.
There's a post-credit sequence.
Post-credit scene, exactly. Video plays, all of the things go through, and it's like 25 different people, just one after another. And it's a lot of people that you see in the Kinda Funny community, but you've never seen their faces. And this is the first time that you're like, oh, wait, that's what that person looks like? That's what that person looks like? Cool. But they all just wanted to be part of this thing for Madeline, which is cool as shit.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Mike was in it.
Yes, orbiting the periphery of the Kinda Funny community, I would say.
Because Madeline has been on an episode of this podcast, and hopefully she'll be joining us again soon.
Fingers crossed. Door's always welcome, Madeline. The door's always open. You're always welcome.
Yeah, bunch of people. Everybody just giving their well wishes. The video ends, and I'm like, all right, stick around after these credits. And I just had like a little credit thing that was just listing everybody in the video, And then I had a special thanks at the end, and it was special thanks to Andy Cortez, Nitro Rifle Andy Cortez, the rest of the Kinda Funny crew, and then, what did I put there? That sound that Gary Neville made when Fernando Torres scored against Barcelona in the 2012 Champions League semifinal.
This could be the most dramatic story of the season. It's Torres to give Chelsea a place in the Champions League final. The headline has been written.
I saw that and I was dying.
Yeah. And then God and or Satan. And then it ended, and it cuts back to me, and I'm just like being dumb, and I'm like, "What are you doing here? Go away, go away!" And then it cuts to her husband on screen, and I didn't put his name. I put a name tag over everybody. Didn't put a name tag over him because I was like, she's gonna know who it is, and that's all that matters. And
yeah, that's really all that matters.
Yeah, watching the reaction, it's like the whole Kind of Funny crew watching this video with her on stage, and they the
all
only
at the
person
same
that knew
time.
about it. Yeah, the only persons that the people that knew about it were Andy and Barrett.
Hell yeah!
And so he's talking and everything, and you see Joey Noelle just kind of go into her microphone, and she's like, "Who is that?" And Madeline's just like, "That's my husband." So
In there.
So yeah, that video, it was incredible to make it. It was the outpouring of love for Madeline was just insane. And it sounds almost mean to say it, but it was so much more than I imagined. And what it was the people that I reached out to, specifically Joe Mertens, Murders with Mertens podcast, go follow, watch, listen. I started just getting messages from people and emails being like, "Hey, Joe told me about this thing I want to be part of. Here's my video."
Oh.
Like, fuck yeah. Cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. And, some other people who, everybody that I reached out to was super hyped for it and super on board. The only person that didn't get back to me, unfortunately, was James Davis Makes, who just, because of Twitter DMs and how they work, he just didn't see the message until 2 days ago. But he was like, "Oh man, I wish I could have been a part of this." And then there were people in the chat as the video was playing being like, "I wish I knew about this because I would have sent a video in too." And it was just people that I, just didn't really know all that much to be able to say, "Hey, I'm doing this." So, yeah, phenomenal thing. Thank you so much again to Andy Cortez and the whole Kind of Funny crew. Thank you for that. I got messages from her being like, "Hey, thank you so much for the video." And to be honest, the one that made me super happy was I got a message from her husband after the fact, after she had gotten home, and he was like, "Hey, thank you for making that video. She loved it." And I was like, "Dude, thank you so much for being a part of it because you made it. You just put that cherry on the top." So, yeah. And it was funny when they played the video. Like I said, only Andy and Barrett knew about it. So if you haven't watched the reaction video on the Kind of Funny stream, because it's still on there, they're closing out the whole stream, and they're like, "Hey, Madeline, go ahead and let us tell everybody that we'll see him tomorrow." Blah blah blah. And Madeline is like, "Yeah, hey, thanks everybody for hanging out, playing until dawn. We will see you tomorrow." And then Andy just is like, "Oh hey, Barrett, do you have that outro video ready?" And everybody else is like, "Fucking outro video?
What?
We don't have an outro. What outro video?" And he's like, "Yeah, the outro video." And he's like, everyone's like, "What outro video? What are you talking about?" And Andy's just like, "Oh yeah, Tim said we had to play this outro video. It's like an ad for something. I don't know. It's for the sponsors."
It's a thing.
Yeah. And then cut to the video, and yeah, phenomenal response. So
nice. Well, hell yeah.
I apologize for talking about that for so much. I was just so happy.
It's all good.
It
that was
came
a rad
out
thing.
so well, so perfect, and Madeline seemed to love it. Everybody was a fan of it. Thank you. Kind of funny. Mike, let's talk about one little topic before maybe we head out here. I guess might be a shorter episode, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
I mean, I got a couple things I can throw in.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna. Can you see what I'm sharing here?
No, for the sheer sake of me being able to communicate with you in a reasonable fashion, I do not have the stream going on.
Hey, no problem. I'm going to switch it over on the recording here on the podcast. This is a trueachievements.com. It's just an article. Xbox has a partner preview on Thursday. Yeah, the night that goes up. Or the night that this goes up, Xbox is having a partner preview. I say night. I think it's like 9 in the morning. I don't believe it's been recording your audio since I switched the screen over. just a whole goddamn comedy of errors today.
Dude. This has been just ridiculous. Yep, just another clap.
Hey, look at that. We're here now. We're looking at the Xbox partner preview that we haven't been talking about for the past 5 minutes. Mike and I are going to talk about what we think happened tonight and react to all the announcements.
Yep.
Fucking, this episode's cursed.
It seriously is. Yeah, man, I am. Jesus goddamn Christ. First, I want to apologize. Hawaii is only 3 hours behind.
God damn it, Mike.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I believe that's not even on here, so you're apologizing for nothing.
Oh, perfect.
To the fucking watchers / listeners here.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, this thing kicks off at 10 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Hawaiian, 6 p.m. in the UK.
Yeah.
And
11 a.m. in the real world. Mountain time.
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah, suck it, everybody else. Yeah, man. I mean, it's. Let me just scroll through this IGN article. Hopefully, it doesn't auto refresh as I'm going through.
Well, there hasn't been too much announced for it. Mostly just
No, there really isn't. And it's gonna. If it's anything like the other ones, it's only gonna be like half hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Coming games from Sega, Remedy, 505, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, which once again I'm so fucking excited for because it's the way that RGG is making their games is insane. With other companies taking 5-6 years between games, there's been a different Like a Dragon game every year for the past like 5-6 years.
Just been grinding them out,
and it's because they're in between the big, Yakuza Like a Dragon and then Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which are the two, it's I think 6 and 7 or 7 and 8. I think 6 and 7. No, 7, 8. Yes, 7, 8. They've remastered Like a Dragon Ishin, which was a PS2 3 game, I believe. 2 or 3. It's one of those. I can't remember. Made Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, which was built on the engine and used the assets of Like a Dragon, or Yakuza Like a Dragon. And now this Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is using the assets and like everything that they made for Infinite Wealth. Which is not a bad thing, You made this whole Hawaiian world. Fucking tell me some stories in it.
Let me explore this. Let me go see what else is out there.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, you have the assets, you might as well use them. Yeah, like, it took time and money to develop them, so screw it.
Yeah. So Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Wu Chang, Fallen Feather, and then Alan Wake 2's Lake House expansion, which are the only things that have technically been announced yet. Also says multiple world premieres for other games coming to Xbox and PC. So
do you think we could maybe see some more PlayStation stuff come over?
I would almost put money, and we'll go into our. This is us now reacting to the show, okay?
Yeah.
So listen to this after the show. Tell us how right we are. I can't fucking believe that we're finally getting Final Fantasy VII Remake on Xbox.
Man, that took my breath away. But honestly, I hit the floor when they gave us the whole like Crash Insane trilogy.
I mean, that's already on Xbox, but
it is. Well,
it's on Game Pass actually. Yeah,
shit, it is.
Maybe
I need to rethink this whole canceling Game Pass thing.
You do. Game Pass, the best deal in gaming. But Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy 16, both coming to Xbox this winter?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with the fact that they've acquired so many people, like so many studios.
Yeah.
I honestly think...
Yeah?
Yeah, I honestly think that some of these world premieres might be like some of the like next big things or like the big projects some of these other studios might have been working on?
So, the reason that I'm going to argue against that, okay, is because fuck you. No.
Bold of you to say that before I come to your house.
Yeah. No, so they've got different events. They've got this one, the Xbox Partner Preview, and the Xbox Developer Direct. The Developer Direct is like usually their like in-house stuff. You know what I mean? So the companies that they went out and bought. So it was like this last one was Indiana Jones, Avowed. I think there was some Black Ops 6 or some Call of Duty thing, but whatever. But it was like, it's the studios that they own. That's the Developer Direct. Okay. The Partner Preview is, hey, these are the games from people outside of Xbox that are coming to Xbox. Okay. Yeah. So,
alrighty. The fact that we don't just have like a big... The fact that we don't have like a big press conference anymore is really hurting me. The fact, like, with all this stuff getting so fragmented. Yeah. I'm like, God damn it.
And like they do have a big event around Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
But then they still have
like then they have all these other things throughout the year. It's just like, God damn it. Let me have E3 back. Let me have just one place where all the big announcements happen. Stop trying to win the year. You're not the NFL.
I feel in my heart of hearts, it's just a matter of time before Jeff Keighley buys the rights to the name E3 and rechristens Summer Game Fest as E3.
Just fucking do it, Jeff. God damn.
Because Summer Game Fest now is just... It's E3, but there's something here, and then here, and then here, and it's like it's like 2 or 3 weeks of stuff. And if anyone can be like, hey guys, let's try to do that thing again, it's Jeff Keighley with Summer Game Fest. Even if it is just, hey, we've got this 4 days, and here's where all of the conferences are. Boom.
Yeah.
But on this Xbox, the partner previews, like I said, is like third-party games coming, and the multiple world premieres for other games coming to Xbox. I honestly don't think that there's going to be a lot of actual, like, hey, here's a brand new game that you've never heard of. I think it is, here's a game that's coming to Xbox for the first time that we're announcing today. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy 16. Yeah. So, Mike, you still arguing with that guy?
No, I think that dude got, like, banned or something. Because every time I go to his profile, it just says, oops, something went wrong. And if I go look at it from one of my other, like, my personal profile, it's not there. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yep. Oh, God. This could be the funniest damn thing. So, you remember Concord?
Yes.
Yeah. So, it's dead, but it seems like things are happening.
I've seen reports of, like, Steam updates.
Yeah. So I'm just like, Concord comes back free to play and Xbox gets it. And you know what? That would be the funniest thing.
I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility.
No, that's the other thing.
It's this Thursday. You know what I mean? Because it was a game that was made for PS5. Like that, there's a whole process to getting it ported over. But if Concord does come back, it's gonna be that free to play model with the battle pass and everything and all that shit.
And which I think that would definitely breathe some life back into the damn thing. And I mean,
anything to bring life back into the thing, it's dead.
I mean, it was pretty dead when it was alive.
Yeah.
So,
but the thing is, I don't know if you saw a lot of the reviews were like, no, the gameplay is cool. The gameplay is fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
there's no one playing it.
It was one of those things where it was just like, it's good, but it's also like, like a lot of the reviews I saw, like, it's good, but like it's not great. Like, it's a competent like squad hero shooter, which is not a bad thing. So, but no, I mean, with it already kind of being on PC, with it being available on Steam, knowing what little I do, knowing like how much common architecture there is between a Windows PC and an Xbox, I mean, a port wouldn't. I mean, they could just announce that it's coming.
Yeah. I mean, they could easily have the deal there in place. I'm not arguing that, but
yeah.
So
No,
I mean, that
like,
technically they could be like, hey, it is coming back, and it'll be on Xbox. I mean, I don't think they would announce it here.
No, that would. Although,
but,
I mean, I'm just imagining all these great trailers, all these cool announcements and everything, just being like, man, this has been awesome. And then at the end, the mic drop. Ladies and gentlemen, Concord.
the game you didn't play before, now the game you won't play again.
Landing with all the fervor and action of a turd in a punch bowl. Yeah, man, you really got to turn off the noise suppression. That's how we're going to get those can cracks.
I think that's just in Discord. So I think maybe on the recording you hear it, but it's just in Discord.
I hope so.
So
because, man, because seriously, like, you reel back and you start laughing. I know you're laughing, but I can't hear it. So I'm honestly thinking
I believe OBS is just recording from my mic.
I hope so.
Yeah, as opposed to it's recording you through Discord. So yeah.
Ah, good, wonderful. Yeah. Well, cool. There was that, and then I just want to throw in a couple things before we run out of here. Let me close some of these things here.
All your porn tabs, I get it.
Brother, those private tabs close when you close Firefox. It's pretty sweet. So I don't have to worry about that. No, I've got two things, assuming this will load. God, there's two. Running a first-gen Eero wireless network is not the move with all the wireless shit we have at this house. It is not great. There's a lot of strain happening here. But on that note, there's actually two bits of, I think kind of fun, interesting news. So, the new Dungeon Master's Guide, or obviously Dungeons & Dragons, is coming out, and a few people have helped out in writing it. A couple people you may know, a couple people who've thrown their hand in to help new DMs like understand how to run a game, because it is kind of a daunting task, having to come up with this pretend world of make-believe where rules exist and also don't. So, but we have people like musician and educator Zach Clay, designer and game master Alicia Vischer, Deborah Ann Wall, who's an actor and was on John Bernthal's podcast. I believe she is.
Yeah. Yeah, she's from Daredevil.
Yep. And then also, Matt Mercer, who you may have heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all these people were consulted and helped write the new Dungeon Master's Guide, which is awesome. So, yeah. So there's that. I'm looking forward to that as a guy who is sitting next to a giant box of dice that, including...
I believe it's a box of die.
It's a box of click-clack math rocks.
She played Karen Page on Daredevil.
Perfect. Yeah, I've got a giant metal and glass Extra Life D20, and then I have a full set of Extra Life dice, all the way from a D4 up to a D100.
Nice.
And then we mentioned Game Pass briefly. Here's the Wave 2 October lineup.
Best deal in gaming.
Yep. Again, something that I'm really rethinking about canceling because I'm actually going to have, internet. So it's not going to take me 17 years to download Microsoft Flight Simulator so I can do things like try to fly a Piper Cub and a Hurricane. But where is it? Here we go. The Wave 2 lineup is South Park: The Fractured But Whole, which is a fun game. Been out for a minute. Yeah.
No, that is Fractured But Whole is a great game. I played it.
It's great.
Got all the achievements. Super goddamn fun game.
Oh yeah, it's going to be coming to Cloud Console and PC on October 16th.
Nice.
Donut County.
Yesterday. Ooh, Donut County is a good one.
Yeah, that's coming out tomorrow, October 17th, or today, or whatever. I don't know. Oh, for the love of God, just give me the reader view and stop trying to reload this. You know what? I'm going to... God help me.
Hold on. I think I've got it pulled up here. October 17th, so today, you've got Donut County MechWarrior 5 Clans coming to Cloud,
I am so
console,
excited
and PC.
about that.
Yeah. What is MechWarrior? Is that
actiony
or...
MechWarrior is the kind of first person you're in, like the battle mech.
Okay.
And then, so clans, that includes all the fun clan mechs, which are far superior to the stuff in the Inner Sphere. And it's actually going to be pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to that. That's also October 17th, Cloud, PC, and Series X and S. Mm-hmm. And then
October 25th is the big one. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 coming to Cloud, console, and PC.
COD Black Ops 6.
Yep, which I did not... Honestly, I didn't think they were going to put the new one on Game Pass.
I kind of figured they would when they were kind of cagey about you guys are doing it. Just say you're doing it and let's move the hell on.
And then Modern Warfare 3, the second Modern Warfare, the new, I don't know, and Warzone are coming to Cloud Game Pass. October 29th, you've got Ashen coming to Cloud, console, and PC. October 31st, on Halloween, you got Dead Island 2.
Just in time for the spooky day. And then rounding out the Game Pass offerings for the month, and actually getting into the next month, you have StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 Campaign Collection coming to PC on November 5th.
How are these just coming to Game Pass?
I don't know.
I get World of Warcraft not be on Game Pass or something. You know what I mean? Like something that's ongoing and they're adding things to.
Yeah.
Fucking StarCraft 2 came out 47 years ago.
Yeah, StarCraft, Andrew Jackson played StarCraft. So what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, Fractured But Whole, honestly. Came out yesterday. Yeah. Now that we're, when this comes out, it came out yesterday. Go play it, especially on Game Pass. It's a fun game. It's a funny game if you like South Park. And it actually is a fun, turn-based...
Yeah. It's actually kind of a competent turn-based kind of strategy thing. It's great. So
same with Stick of Truth, both of them.
Yep.
Great games.
Both great. Both great. Played both of them.
Yep. I think
PlayStation.
Stick of Truth, I have all the achievements on Xbox and the Platinum on PlayStation.
Nice.
And then Fractured But Whole just on Xbox.
Nice.
So...
Yeah. But so that's if you're paying some amount of money for Game Pass, that is what be showing up for you.
And
what are you doing?
So I'm just looking. So on October 31st, there are also 5 games leaving Game Pass.
Oh.
Frog Detective.
Oh no.
Yeah. Headbangers Rhythm Royale. Inkulinati. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Lonely Mountains Downhill and Miniko's Night Market. So if you're listening to this on the 17th, you've got maybe a couple weeks left to play those games on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, it's yeah. And with Game Pass, it's I'm shelling out for Ultimate because I've got a Series S and a PC here. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. Right now with my setup, it's terrible because it takes forever to download anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you have reasonably competent internet that's decently quick, yeah, it's well worth it. To give something a try. So, and who knows, you might find your next favorite there, or not. Who knows?
Honestly, I have jumped into a few games from Game Pass that I've ended up just.
Yeah.
Persona 5 Royal actually.
Yeah.
Was on Game Pass a couple years ago, and that's the reason that I played it for the first time, was because it was on Game Pass, and I was like, this game honestly got great reviews, and it just looks cool as fuck. And if you've seen Persona 5 Royal, like the menu system, everything, it looks cool as fuck. You cannot argue with that. So it being on Game Pass is the reason that I started playing Persona in the first place, and has now become my obsession and my whole goddamn personality. So maybe you stay away from Game Pass, is what I'm saying.
I'm saying I'm going to be your enabling friend here. Go ahead, get in there, find your new favorite obsession. Give something a go. Oh, look at you.
I had a bubble with a...
Yeah, you did. It was adorable. Oh, it's... Hey, oh, wow, that is... I don't like that.
I learned that from the Lonely Island, actually. Speaking of Lonely Island, Sushi Glory Hole. Imagine that. All right, Mike.
Robert.
Let's let these kids go. This might have been a shorter episode, or maybe an hour. Might be a lot longer. We don't know. You'll find out on Thursday. So
it'll be a surprise for us all.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not streaming tonight because I'm moving and getting everything set up, and using a bunch of these cable ties here. Which, fun fact, I learned this on Airplane Facts with Max. He's a fun follow on Instagram. He's an airplane mechanic. With the zip ties, I want to show this because this is something that I think we all can learn and appreciate. So with the zip tie, you put it through, and you're just like, oh, okay, cool.
Gotta lift it up,
Here we are. Oh, there we are. So you got the zip tie through like that. Normally you're just like, oh, I gotta cut it if I, whatever. No, you can actually take these guys, squeeze... Should be able to pull it out, unless that guy was lying to me, which he fucking was. God damn it, Max.
I'm keeping this in.
Whatever. I've got 1,000 of these things because, hey, hooray for owning shitbox cars. But, yeah, I'm going to be doing cable management and all sorts of stuff. Blowing my paycheck at the Home Depot to get all of the command strips so I can get stuff tucked up under the desk. So, no stream for me on Thursday. Robert, when are you leaving for, when we were young?
Friday morning.
Okay.
So, yeah, Friday morning, we're driving to Vegas. Saturday, Sunday, we'll be at the festival.
Nice.
And then Monday, we're driving home. So.
Okay.
Yeah, be a fun trip. Like I said, we went last year. We had a great time. And this year, not having the pressure of, oh my God, we're only here for a day, so we have to try to see everybody right now is just gonna make it so much more fun. And
having
I rented
that time.
Yeah, we rented a locker at the venue.
Nice.
And we were able to rent a locker for 2 days, so it's the same one. So like that first day, we'll go there, we'll get merch. I can put it in the fucking locker and not have to carry it around the whole day, which last year, by the time I went to order the locker, they were all sold out. So, like, that's just, I learned about that, so I got it earlier.
Nice.
Yeah, when we were young, we'll be leaving tomorrow morning as this goes up. Tonight, I don't think I'll be streaming. I might. Who knows? I might be playing some Metaphor, but that's literally the only game that I'm playing right now is Metaphor ReFantazio. So.
There you go.
And hey, who knows? Maybe by the time Extra Life comes around, I'll still be playing that, and I'll be in a New Game Plus run. Who knows? We'll figure something out.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yep. But I made the zip tie thing work.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Then I was using the needle part.
Everybody.
This is the same zip tie.
It's a new zip
I didn't. Shh. Well, it doesn't matter because it's going to be the same principle, jackass. Oh, come on. You literally just worked, you bastard. There we go. God damn it. Worked a minute ago. Robert, do the outro.
All right, everybody. We will see you next week. Remember, twitch.tv/Mr_Hawks182, twitch.tv/nerdingforbeginners. We will be streaming at some point. Give us a follow. Give us thumbs up on these episodes. We will see y'all next week. Thank you. And check us out in Extra Life. Here's the music.
Yes.
Mike, say goodbye to the kids.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Because it worked.
Did it?
God damn it. It literally did work. And now, as soon as I'm like, hey, check this out,